All right, welcome back to this is campaign 14, and it is our first Union Whiskey and Lemons playthrough. I've been having a lot of fun in camp. If you'll remember the end of the previous episode, our division performed really admirably. The the army overall, though, took an L in a battle. We did not have to take an L in, so we've fallen back here. Things are not the best. I actually want to check and see what the morale of Maverick. Oh, okay. Well, uh, I wanted to see what the morale of the unit was. I did check some of this other stuff out. I know that we have some spots to fill here, particularly in Howard's. Yeah, we set up camp. Blah blah blah. That's fine. I don't know. All right. So that's confident. Is this actually going to give me the next unit? Probably not. Yeah, I thought we used to get this information. Maybe it is in here somewhere, and I just never really dug through it enough. First Brigade, it's not really telling me. It doesn't really tell me what their morale is. I think if I exit here, I'll be able to see it. Yeah. I mean, it's okay, but we're going to need some morale recovery. And I guess we don't go down the OB. So what we can do, there is a camp fix for this. And I realized I had not even touched on this one. Consult companions. I only have one. He's a gambler. I'm not sure. It is, my goodness, it's one of these here. Planning with staff. It's not that. Motivate the men. Improve morale in the unit. That's one we probably need. I just moved, before I started this video, just moved some points into recruitment to try to get our numbers up by a couple hundred. Never know what's gonna happen next. I think we can probably steal a point out of here and throw it in to motivate the men. Our division is actually coming along a little bit in terms of its training. So we finally got, well, that's the whole force. I mean, I guess we're in line with everyone else, but we got our training up to regular. So, since the campaign actually starts us in July, for less than a year, I feel like a lot of the points I've been dumping into training, I think once we get it up high enough, we can just take those points out. And I also think, I think I'm starting to get a little bit of a handle on it. I don't know that inspect logistics really matters all that much, or that readiness really matters that much as a division commander. And one of my units started with a level 2 Zoof perk, and the others don't have any. So I don't know that focusing on, maybe on perk XP, maybe we can transfer some of the stuff over there and try to get them a perk. It's not really clear to me if this works only once they have a perk, or if it'll help them get their first perk. If it helps them get their first perk, I would put more into this and probably take some out of the training. But that's just my thought for now. My relationship with my subordinates, I think, is actually, if you remember either of the first two episodes, it was happening all the time. We have terrible well, they actually weren't that bad. But, so minus 13, but I think that's where Ricketts and I were always getting into fights, but his relationship with him was actually the best out of the four of them. Yeah, and it's at 6%. So, yeah, I'm okay with that. We could probably pull another point out of here, and I don't remember what I was gonna do with this. So this one doesn't seem terrible either. I haven't checked to see. No, it's not that one. It's this one, planning with staff. Because I rely on quartermasters and everything, I think that should be a fairly big deal. I was looking at how much you get from engaged in politics. I put 2-3 hours into that and ran it for a couple months, and I barely got a few points of prestige. So I was like, I don't really see the point of that. But what I was saying before is, if you're only division commander, logistics doesn't really matter. Readiness doesn't really matter. Recruitment does matter. If you don't have a lot of companions, it doesn't feel like it's worth throwing a lot of time into. And if you got green, because I don't get a lot from engage in politics, I'm gravitating more towards training early on, maybe the perk stuff later. If your men have good morale, I think you just take the points or the hours, sorry, out of this, and you plug it into some of these other things. So, what we need to do now is hop over. No, the last action that went through, we were supposed to get some more administration. I don't actually see it playing out that way, but that's that. All right, so we have 218, right? So that's not enough money. So I think I have to do another round of fundraising, unless there is another way here that I'm. Leadership we don't need. No. Cunning I don't need any more of. I could do some of this stuff and get rid of some of those bad traits, but I don't really feel like rising. Rising on poker? What is the payoff here? A poker tournament, split the winnings. Alright, so I don't have enough money to do it, but I would be interested in doing that just to kind of see how it happens. Now, what is this? Prestige increased by 1,000, but it cost 1,000. That seems good, right? What am I missing there? It seems. I guess. I guess you got to get 1,000 first, but that's not as hard as you would think. If you do fundraising, right? You convert 400 prestige into 1,000. And then you would take that 1,000 and plug it into. You probably wouldn't want to plug it in there, but you plug it in to the political rally, and so you would end up turning 400 prestige into that. You just net 600 prestige for free. Yeah, it takes time to do, but that actually makes a lot of sense. And I'm still thinking a lot about infantry specialists. Because we are new and any sort of experience thing might help engineer corps. Yes, and it map increases your engineering points. Staff standards. What's this? Use your own prestige. Staff skills will increase by 20. For 500 prestige, that's not terrible. Attrition isn't bad at the moment. So some of these are new to me. I've never seen. I think we have to do fundraising though. It looks like the kind of the basic one you just gotta pull out now. These guys. Yeah. None of them are bad. I don't know what my other options would be. Burge. So this guy looks better than what I have. But I've already paid for this guy, so Alright, we may have to do some stuff. I feel like I should have a mount since, oh, maybe not yet. Maybe we need to save up. Just see if I actually I did not spend all of these points, so. Alright, why don't we just keep the subordinates happy for now? But, like I said, once we get our experience up, and again, it's in line with the rest of the army, but maybe a little bit beyond regular, whatever the next step is, I think we can pretty much take the training thing off. I think we'll be good enough to hold, and we're going to get a few more battles under our belt, and then everybody should have a perk. We can transfer those hours to developing the perks, which I will absolutely take if I'm doing whiskey and lemons. Here, we're going to fast forward things here. And, yeah, just kind of see how that plays out. Yeah, it's times like these I kind of wish I had substituted my own AI personality in here. On both sides, it'd probably make things a lot more drawn out, and the war might go too long. But that, coupled with maybe the AI auto-promoting more aggression on both, or more aggressive commanders on both sides, I think would be good. Revenue Act is actually pretty good. And this campaign does start. See, my modified one usually starts in April. I don't think you can do that in Whiskey and Lemons. I don't think you can start it that early. Um, so that would put us, yeah, 3 months behind. So yeah, it's not terrible. Increased readiness again. It doesn't really feel like, because my division isn't gonna make or break the difference there. All right, McDowell says he's confident. Uh-huh. And how about us? So do we just share whatever he has? Condition is good, intelligence is blind, but we ain't got any cav, so training is regular. Well, I'm glad to see the boys got to win, and they got a major victory, so that'll help on the morale bar. But if he's representative, no, it doesn't. It doesn't actually look like. So if that ends up being the case, that basically your division won't have its morale improve more quickly, I'm gonna take those hours out of here, and we'll put them towards training. I'm actually wondering though if my training level's at the same level of the army, does any of it actually matter? Am I actually doing better than average? Are all the other commanders kind of doing the same thing? I hope this isn't another one of those things where it seems like what you're doing matters, and then you actually look at it and it's like, no, it doesn't. I can't tell you my health was declining though because I didn't put enough time into rest. So at least that part of it was working correctly. But beyond that, I'm not sure. Yeah, this looked like it might be painful. But this time we're pretty darn close in numbers. We are arriving as reinforcements, and that's why we're probably pretty close in numbers. But I think this time we have two armies rather than just 1v1. So yeah, we'll see. Maybe just focusing more on developing my staff relationship with subordinates, and then there is one there that develops your military skills. Maybe those are the ones to focus on. Even if prestige gain through politicking doesn't give you much, maybe just I don't know, man. Try to get everything you can out of it. All right, I'm interested in this one. So far, the division has performed well in both battles they were in. One was a win, one was a loss in each one of the first two episodes, and we'll see what happens. The rubber match here. All right, we're defending on Bull Run. Interesting. Do they have us deployed in it? Certainly looks like it. I'm guessing they're over. I'm trying to remember what they look like on the strategic map. Actually, I'm a little surprised. Oh no, I guess that is right. Yeah, I guess that is right. The way that they came in. Um, I would be very concerned that they're going to come around that left, but yeah, holding it here at the fort is not a terrible idea. We kind of seem in a very, very odd, very odd position. Oh, I guess I didn't. I guess I didn't get to make that decision. So this is actual normal movement. Well, whatever. We'll see what they tell us to do. I thought we were in deployment for some reason. Defend Blackburn. If you deploy to the right of the line. All right. Engage and defeat him. All right. So our basic order is consistent with what we were doing anyways. Okay, I got it. Thank you. 'We're not. 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 What are we doing, man? Right, so that's... Am I just hidden somewhere? Yes, that's what we're doing. Deploy out here. Actually, that's fine. That is exactly fine. And I will say, there was some visual weirdness going on in the first two episodes. I wrote the devs. It seemed like it was probably only just me. They recommended a verify integrity of files, so I did that, and it seems to run, first of all, much smoother. And I haven't seen any of the black lines or any of the weirdness. So I hope that helps. But it also means it found 46 files were wrong. Wait a minute. Are we not in the saddle? No. No. HQ in the saddle, man. Yeah. All right. I do want to turn some of the stuff off, though. I'm ready. I'm ready for the immersion. So I don't need to know their ranges, icons. Fog of objective zones, yeah. I know that I'm pretty much... No, we want Fog of War on. Command info, I don't want that. Alright, now that I can actually see what the terrain looks like, where is Ricketts? Ricketts, get up there. Old uh-oh, we're going to leave you over here. And I'm going to ride... Can I actually ride myself? I can. Good, alright, good. Because this is one of the things I was whining about. What's new is that there's no like easy way when you're in the saddle to kind of just select you to move around, which is, it actually is what we're doing now, but I think it's because we went through the OOB, so you kind of have to bring the OOB up every time you want to. There they are. Look at that. Is that an NCO hanging out back there with the sword? I don't think I've ever noticed that. Oh, but I might have bad news. Besides the fact that oh no. Where is that Scottish flag? It's supposed to be ours. It's the 3rd Division flag, man. Well, a small price to pay. No. That's a big price to pay, but it's one that we have to be willing to pay. All right, this is a fine arty position. A fine arty position. Yeah, we'll leave it up here. Nope, up there. Nope, right there. That is my one criticism, is that it does seem a bit odd to try to move units, infantry, artillery, all of it, when you are in the saddle. I don't know what the solution is there. I also don't know what that division is doing there. All right, as infantry go, medium range, skirmishers. Did I see something pop up over here? And I might pause you while we wait. Nope. Nope. We ain't waiting. All right, so there are 2 crossings. I don't ever remember that being a crossing, but all right. Because I wanted to defend the back side of Blackburn's forward, not the front side. So Franklin can move here. Wilcox can move here. And uh-oh can move here. Let's see what else we get. Okay. Friendlies are coming to us. That's good. Oh no, Howard. What's going on, man? Alright, let me get in there. Okay, that is Ricketts Battery. Alright, I think Wilcox is just, or Wilcox, whatever their cav group is out there. It's just scouting. Ricketts is probably just fire at will. He is. That was pretty cool. Alright, since those cav are just going to stand on their horses, we're going to try to shoot at them. Yeah, I got to remember to add that Scottish flag back in. I swear I checked too, and then it was in there, but alas, maybe I didn't. Okay, we got that. I can see that. Very good. All right, Howard. All right, he's coming along eventually. Let's speed him up. You know what? If Howard gets up here in decent shape. Uh-oh. I see the others now. All right. I was going to say, let's try to go out and attack this brigade. 3 infantry versus 1 cav. I'm confident in. 3 infantry against 2 cav. And now I see more. So, Howard, you're actually in the right position, I think. Right where you are. For real, buddy, stop. No, we don't need to do that. It's a bit much. That may indeed be the enemy vanguard. Engage it well. Yeah, sure. But what I'm actually going to do is detach Ricketts. Probably be very happy. What's the ground look like behind us? Alright, for now we'll tell Ricketts to go over there. Because what I don't like is that there's just too much cavalry here. We're going to lose someone. And it's probably going to be that battery. So we're going to fall back to the woods. We have a lot of infantry here. And I just want to try to hold off. Hold off on losing that flank. Ooh, did I just misclick? Probably. These seem close, man. They seem really close like this. Now they have us on minor defeat. Huh. Even with slightly better morale and 2 objective points. Was that Ricketts? It was. Ricketts actually in a nice spot there. Oh, they finally got some casualties. Oh, there is another. Man, this is a lot of cav. Holy moly. Alright, so this way actually goes up. Wait a minute. It doesn't bring me up the OOB, but it does cycle through. Huh. Well, that's That's good to know. I'm not sure what happened there. Good job, Ricketts. Ah, look at them. They thought I didn't know. We gotta order Ricketts to go. Is there anybody over there? They're good. There is kind of. Alright. If they're coming towards me, I'm going back. I wish I could just click select. Oh, man. Still gonna give them medium range and skirmishers. I think that'll be fine. Alright, we'll have Wilcox over here. We'll have Franklin go a bit to the left. Oh, I just wish I could get rid of that blue on the ground. I understand why people like it, but right, why don't we allow Ricketts to go back to fire at will? Because I don't know how things are moving. We'll keep the skirmishers out until we are fully deployed here. Right, so we're going to order them in a single line and then order them forward. There we go. That's what I want. I'm going to try to move at the double here. I'm going to move up here. Oh, you got to be kidding me. There's cavalry behind this? Sherman went over there and got himself wrecked. Okay. I'm trying to clear that stuff off. Usually there's a way to... There, that's how we click. Well, I guess it always always comes back now, but... Okay, I think we're just gonna call our skirmishers. Because I don't really need... Right, skirmishing is good if you're gonna play for the delay, but we're actually gonna try to route these guys as quickly as we can. Oh no, Howard, what are you doing, man? Okay, good. That is, yeah, that is Wilcox. Different Wilcox. All right. Somewhere Jackson's cavalry's out there. I think they're down here. As far as Howard goes, he does not have to stand. He's kind of just the bait there. Okay. This Wilcox is going to push. That might just be good enough. I'll roll over here. I hope that was our dust. I really do. Alright, so they're getting some fat volleys, even though they're prone. Almost 5, 6. Oh, these guys have almost routed. Press up. That is huge. If that's true, that is huge. Because these look like some thick brigades. That sounded like them running. Alright, let's stand up. I don't know that it's going to matter for the 1st brigade, but yeah, for getting Watkins, it will. Somebody didn't like us. Maybe that was Ricketts. I think there is a hotkey to move up a level. I just don't know what it is. Alright, so we routed them. That's fine. But they did not take many casualties. I didn't think you could shoot at routing troops. Broken troops. Is Ricketts bad? Are you doing anything? They are. They're getting shots. Oh man, I really want to come down on this left here. Let's order them in a double line and then move out this way. And I'll try to move up. Alright, we pulled it back a little bit. Where is Jackson's cavalry? Zero idea. Actually, maybe don't do it at the double. I'm not sure what awaits us out there. I need my spyglass here. I can't tell if those guys are reformed and coming. No. All right, so let's cheat our way there. There's some cab that doesn't look like it's routing. Yeah. So that is Jackson's. Sherman's still routing along that water there. I'm not sure what that's about. Let's hold up here. Check if everybody's condition. Rested. 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 Alright, that's all good news. I just don't understand this, but alright, if we don't have anybody in our line of sight, I guess we have someone. But man, do they seem far off. Let's continue down over here. Let's see what they give us. I think Ricketts can probably take a bombardment target right around. We really can't. Let's try that. And we'll rest over there. So these guys are bugged out. That's what it looks like. Maybe that fixed it. Is Wilcox routing towards me? I don't know. But I'm a little scared. So we're gonna do a... Just gonna turn around here. Like this. Oh no, Wilcox is... Sorry, CSA Wilcox is very much there. Now we did route once. Might route again. I don't know, man. they, if the morale stuff on the map is correct, that they are pretty weak, and it was correct before, we might be able to just go 1v1 here. Yeah, if I could turn that blue stuff off, that would be great. All right, Ricketts, he's plugging away back there. I guess an X factor is whether, well, it should be, yeah, it was Howard before that was bugged out. Doesn't seem to be at the moment. Alright, he believes he's engaged as best I can tell. Let's move forward. Burn that bridge when he gets there, but Franklin's, this is bad. This is not good. Yeah, we gotta move Franklin up. It's probably one of the worst ways to attack all along the front, but it is 3v3, and I'm just trying to win the morale push here. Let me scoot myself right here. I will say it's interesting. The whole whiskey and lemons thing, especially when you're lower level, it lets the campaign fly by. But if you're gonna play in the saddle like this and try to spend, either looking at the map like you're looking down at a map or actually play in the saddle like this, it feels like the battles take longer. Which I guess for a lot of people, less time on the campaign map, more time in battle is not a thing to be sad about. And I'm not hating this, not at all. All right, since we are coming in here, let's go in quickly. No, sorry. No. Just turn. I don't even know what that order was. Alright, we'll nurse this. Wow, 11 casualties. And just stay on these guys. Unfortunately, I don't think I can bring Franklin in any further. I see that there's other troops building up here on the right as well. We'll push up quickly. Franklin can come in and try to deal with them there, but we can't really go anywhere else. We'll do as much damage as we can, and then I think we gotta pull out. See more gray over there. Uh-oh. The accidental melee. Yeah, stand and shoot. That's what I would do. Alright, move, But they don't give me weapons. So we broke them again. I don't know if I'm channeling Admiral Akbar, but doesn't this kind of feel like a trap? Doesn't it? I'm most likely to send the middle brigade up a bit. Send Howard and Franklin up only to kick out skirmishers later, I think. And then cover the retreat. This absolutely feels like a trap. Right? The CSA is in... It's in our flank and could probably be in our rear in no time. I don't know how we lost sight of those guys, but we did. No. No, if Jackson's going to fall back, we're going to fall back. Let me see if... Is Old Ricketts still doing anything up there? Is there anything for him to shoot at? Yeah, it looks like there is. I hope they're having fun up there. Wilcox, you are part of this division. Yeah, I don't really care where you move, but we do have to move back. How's Ricketts doing on ammo? So, that's a concern. And honestly, might just wheel Ricketts. Might wheel Ricketts up here to get him to stop shooting for a second, but also to hopefully put him in a position where his future shots are going to be much better. All right, how are we still stuck on minor victory, man? How? I believe that is Pope out there, yeah. I mean, it is still 25, 37 rounds. It's quite a bit. Alright, maybe I need to go down here and see if I can see anybody that we might be able to get at. find double line is a little bit more efficient at moving, maneuvering. Okay, let's move this way. Well, Jackson resurfaced. It's just rough on the defensive with even numbers. Feel like you're losing, but then again, we do have almost an entire division just looking into the water, so that probably could have been done a little bit better. All right, let's go. Where is Wilcox? All right, Wilcox is there. We're going to try to bail out Pope here, and also hope that we have enough folks on the attack to make this matter here. What? These guys gonna last samurai their way in there? Let's bring Howard over here. Oh my goodness. Alright, we're gonna pivot our way back here. Uh-oh. So we gotta fall back. Hmm. So Wilcox broke for a third time. You know, why not? Right? Why not? Yeah, we can keep bringing our Wilcox back, but I don't know. Why would we have to disengage from this cab that seems really far up? These guys moving back? They are. Is Ricketts alive and well up here? He is. Alright, and we broke Tigman here. I have no idea how. And now, you can probably imagine where this is going. Alright, let's see what it's like out here. Yeah, I mean, they got L-line back here. Alright, so throw Howard there, Franklin there. Maybe bring Wilcox back behind the house in case... Maybe there is more over here that we're not seeing. Oh, and there's a battery over there. Let's get Ricketts. Should be fine. Should be fine for this. Let's get him teeing off on them. All right, Wilcox is going to be the only one holding the door against anything that could come from over here. Man, they look close. Too much War of Rights. Yikes, that's a force. Alright. Why don't we bring... No, I didn't mean to bring all of you. Let's bring Howard back. Yeah, let's bring Howard back. Let's bring Wilcox up. Alright, I thought they were going to attack down the hill, so actually we're not going to bring Wilcox up. We're just going to let Howard fall back. Looked like a sprite just dropped up there. I'm surprised Bonham has not broken. See Holmes, he's coming up. Ricketts has got to be close to out of ammo. Yep. I am trying to keep him at medium range. Just long range seems to do relatively little. Wow, plus 14, plus 6 in terms of casualties is nuts, man. Earn this battle. Coming up on 300, that's not bad. Alright, we have some weirdness in terms of the sprites, but that happens. Just try not to look at them too much. That's all I could say. How close are we to... Not actually that close. Like, we're only halfway through their casualties, so... I believe they're routing. Yeah, good thing. Alright, so Bonham's about to route as well. I don't know if we'll get credit for it, but... There's a lot of people shooting at him, but... Maybe. How much ammo does Franklin have? Actually, a lot. Alright, so since I don't see anybody else over there, we're going to bring Franklin over here. Alright, that's what I was looking for. So, order Howard, Franklin, myself, everybody over here to the ford. Ricketts. Run for your lives. Get back to friendlies. Yeah. No, don't even do that. Just run away, man. Sorry, Ricketts. We will avenge you as best we can. Maybe at this point, just shoot. Just give him canister, man. I'll order my entire infantry division to attack at the double. Oh, and Franklin, you may not like it, but you are actually part of this division. Oh, and they just ran right by Ricketts. I don't know how that happens. Maybe they knew he had no ammo. Well, we routed them. Come on, Franklin. Oh, and Wilcox routed from someone. But we still have Watkins, who we broke earlier. Alright, Wilcox can take the lead on this one, because Howard's a little beat up. Franklin's okay. We'll give Franklin a spot up here. And I'm going to move myself. Yeah, got some support from up there. That's very nice. Alright, so now we need Ricketts. Ricketts, just concentrate on them, man. There we go. Franklin, same, or Howard, same thing. Oh. The ultimate sign of disrespect. Alright. They're over far enough that they can also shoot. Plus 31.3 cat. Holy moly. Yeah, and we'll try to get Franklin right up against the edge of that house. These guys, no. See, this is the weirdness when you get in a little too close. And they got +1 casualties inflicted, so go figure. I gotta stop running in front of this line. This is how you get wounded. How do I get out of this? Alright, there we go. Alright, so we're gonna have Wilcox swing up there, kind of. That's what I'm trying to do with Wilcox, and just have Howard just keep engaging. Alright. They routed, that's fine. That's perfect. Franklin, you stay right where you are. Wilcox is going to come up here, and Howard... Howard, you take a break behind the house. Cool. Yeah, it is hard to believe that this video has gone this battle, and it's not even like crazy big, right? It's 50 versus 50, and maybe I need to spend some prestige here to counterpunch or something. I don't know, because I don't want the video to go too long. I may pause it until we get another attack. Well, you're not going to get too much of a break, as much as you might like one. So if this is all correct, that everything on the right of our line is broken off, it looks like they're making a dash here for Mitchell's Ford, and so check our condition real quick. Well rested. Howard's the only one I'm worried about. But let's go ahead and try to interrupt this a little bit. Whoa, that's not going well. Alright, so they know they're outflanked. I am worried about Howard. I just, you know, don't always show it the right way. And we broke them. Send Wilcox up behind. The good news is that eventually today will be over. This is kind of a marathon battle here. See, they're at 2 stars of experience. Howard's at 2 stars. Wilcox is at 2 stars. That's all good. I think I should get back before I get killed. Well, we might have overcommitted. Might have. So I think actually what we should do is we should start bringing... No, we should start winding Howard back to here. Should bring Wilcox back as well. I'll start moving back, and then Franklin can do the same. And we'll redeploy up here. We got tons of friendlies up here, so we can withdraw to them. I bet that was Ricketts. Said it went right over my shoulder. Probably. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. We're pulling things... Somehow things are pulled back to the middle here. Even though the casualties seem to be running away in our favor. Yeah, so Howard... I'm not sure what some of our friendlies are doing here. So I'm going to fight this big long retreat. You don't have to watch this. I'm going to put you on pause, and we'll see where things end up when we're out of here. Alright, so I bring you back only to say that there was a day 2, and that is not at all where we deployed. Yeah, we deployed way over here. So that's weird. We'll try to figure that out, but yeah, it does make it look like we didn't have scouts out or any of that other stuff, so I'm not I, I'm not sure what's going on here. Okay, yeah, we're gonna end up there. We know that. Where on earth is Ricketts? Okay, so Ricketts is there, but apparently he's taken damage because of how we redeployed. That was odd. We were over here just to the right of this house on top of this hill when I pressed play and brought you all in, but that's not quite how it happened. So I guess there isn't anything to show you. This whole thing is a bit puzzling. I mean, casualties are lopsided. They've gone over 20%. How they have a morale advantage, I don't know, but they have far more losses, and they're way down on objective points. So this should be more one-sided, but I'll do a little more poking and bring it back in if we have anything to show you. All right, well, it took a little while into the next day, but eventually we got a major victory. We'll see what the actual final numbers are in just a moment, but it looks like it was kind of a significant loss, and yeah, it's something to keep in mind. I think because the game doesn't do, and I don't think it really tries to model all the casualties from disease and exposure and other things like that. That's a big prestige farm. That was pretty good. Though it did knock out about a sixth of our division, so yeah, we're going to have to go heavy in the paint here for reinforcements, but that's okay. We got experience as well. So, and it's another major victory we're a part of in prestige. So all in all, it was good. The video went long. Yeah, the other battles seemed more manageable, but that one there was a lot of maneuver, and yeah, it was great in the end. I guess I'm not going to become famous and inspiration, but I would bet my division did a lot more. Colonel Sherman actually did do pretty poorly, getting his brigade routed at the outset and not contributing too much more after that. So yeah, I'm going to tidy some things up in camp, get on that recruitment train, and that's probably where the next episode will start. So this has been a blast. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to bring you back for the next one.